Hey, back again on the Underdog Radio podcast. I'm your host, Gary London, and today we're going to be reviewing this ESP LTD TL6 guitar. Yeah, I got this guy in the mail. I wasn't sure what to think. Was shopping around for a Godin A6, and actually I own a baritone already, Godin A6. But then I saw this LTD TL6, which had a very similar design, kind of a thin body, looking thin here, minus the humbucker. And let me just play it a little bit for you and get a kind of an idea how this thing sounds. Actually sounds fantastic. I really wasn't sure what to think about this guitar at first. I played it, didn't plug it in initially, and I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't sure if it was staying in tune, and I wasn't sure if I was curious about the sound. Plugged it in, and I like it a lot. I like what I'm hearing. Now, the reason I tend to gravitate towards guitars that are thin like this is because I don't like acoustic guitars that are real thick. I tend to wear out my arm rubbing all night long, strumming, and so I like something that's thinner. I've played Ovation too for a long time. The thing about Ovation is that the bowls on them kind of don't allow them to be as thin or shallow as they could be, and I always find that when I'm playing an Ovation, they're always kind of at an angle. And it seems sort of odd to be always kind of playing at this weird angle. I tend to just like the feel of an electric, and the Godin A6 and the LTD TL6 both are almost exactly the same width and really provide that comfort that I'm looking for. Similar to a Chet Atkins. Chet Atkins guitars are kind of older technology, so I love innovative new guitar designs, and so that's what kind of got me into looking at Godin and also looking at this thing. Now, there's a few things I was a little bit worried about. Now, I read online that the guitar didn't have a lot of low end, and I find it to have quite a decent amount of bass, in my opinion. Let me try to think. I'll play something that's kind of bassy. We'll see how it sounds. I think it does all right. For the most part, I like the pickups on this thing. You can hear all the strings. It sounds full. It sounds a lot like the Godin. I haven't plugged them in back to back to really get a true comparison, but I'm not sure I really can, because to get a true valuable comparison, because I have a baritone. A6 Godin, and this thing is a regular scale guitar. Now, if I were to have bought the Godin version of this, which is, like in normal tuning, you're looking at a 25.5-inch scale neck. This is a 25-inch scale neck. The neck on this guitar is really nice. It reminds me of something like an SG Ibanez from the 90s. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's got a little bit of a, I don't know what you call this joint right here, but I always sort of like guitars that have that kind of a Schecter kind of thing going on there. But compared to the A6, compared to the Godin, this guitar really feels more like a guitar that's meant to be played. The Godin, for everything, the Godin sounds beautiful. It's the pickups are outstanding. This guitar is a little bit more meant to be played. Sounds in tune. It came set up pretty well. I was kind of worried that I was going to have to get a setup for it, but so far so good. I still have the factory strings. I'm yet to put my own strings on it. The string tension is a bit tight. I'm imagining that they're probably 10s or 11s. I might try 9s. I tend to like a lighter string, and I think if I do that, the string tension on it is pretty tight. There's not a lot of. I like the strings to kind of bend a little more easily. Now keep in mind too, what you're hearing is just my studio monitors coming through this microphone right here. So hopefully the mix kind of pans out for this video, and you can hear it well enough to really see for yourself what this thing sounds like. So I'll play one more thing here, and we'll leave you with basically a thumbs up on this guitar. I would say I'm quite happy with it. One thing I would like to mention too is that this was like a B stock. I paid $100 less for this because it had this little freckle, this North Star right here on it, and I'm willing to pay $100 less for a little imperfection like that because guitars are meant to be played. All right, that'll do it for the Underdog radio and video podcast. I'm your host, Gary London. Thanks for checking us out today, checking out the TL6 LTD by ESP guitar review. And also don't forget to like my channel and like my video, that is, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.